Good afternoon, dear students. In the last class, we are discussing about the ionization enthalpies and hydration enthalpy, atomic radii or ionic radii. We are discussed. Okay, these are the general trends. These are the general trends of the physical properties of alkali metals. Okay, today I am going to discuss about the oxidation state and metallic character. In the alkali metals, how they changing the oxidation states and their metallic character in the groups and periods, how it will be changed along the group. Group means from the top to bottom. From top to the bottom we can call the groups. Okay, oxidation state. Alkali metals oxidation state. Third trend is the oxidation state. Oxidation state. How this oxidation state will be changed in the alkali metals? The alkali metals have a strong tendency to lose their valency electron and change into unipositive ion. Unipositive ion. Thus, alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state in their compounds. Okay, what is that meaning? Alkali metals have a strong tendency to lose their valency electron. Alkali metals already we are discussed: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. In their valency shell, it is having the only one electron. For suppose it is lose the electron from the s orbital. Already we are discussed. Once again I am telling: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. Francium is a radioactive element. Okay, lithium. What is the electronic configuration? Lithium atomic number is 3. 1s2, 2s1. That means helium 2s1. Helium 2s1. Okay. Here neon 3s1. Argon 4s1. Krypton 5s1. Okay, these are the inert gases. These are the inert gases: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Here xenon, here radon. And here 6s1, here 7s1. Okay, so valency electron in s orbital only. This question I asked in the exam also. Okay, the valency electron, the outermost shell electron in the s orbital. It is not a p, it is not a d, it is not a f. Okay, that valency electron in s orbital only there. Here these are the inert gases. Inert gas electronic configuration is more stable than the other electronic configuration. That's why, for suppose if it is lost the one electron, means from the outermost shell, you can take the any element. If it is lost the any one electron, means it get the nearest noble gas configuration. It get the nearest noble gas configuration. That's why alkali metals have a strong tendency to lose their valency electron. This is having the strong tendency to lose their valency electron and change into unipositive ion. And change into unipositive ion. Unipositive means one electron it will be lost, means it get the positive charge. Only one means unipositive ions. Thus alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state in their compounds. If it is lost the one electron, means it gets the +1 oxidation state. For suppose if it is lost the 2 electron, means it gets the +2 oxidation state. Okay, the alkali metals have the strong tendency to lose their valency electron and change into unipositive ions. Alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state in their compound. The alkali metals have a strong tendency The alkali metals have a strong tendency to lose their valency electron, to lose their valency electron, and change into, how it will be changed, and change into unipositive ion. What is the meaning of unipositive? Unipositive ion means if it is lost the one electron means it get the +1 oxidation state. That is called unipositive ions. Thus alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state in their compound. Thus alkali metals exhibit +1 oxidation state, in their compounds, okay. The alkali metals have a strong tendency to lose their valency electron and change into the unipositive ion. Thus alkali metals exhibit a +1 oxidation state in their compound. For suppose this is a metal. Already I given the electronic configuration. Any noble gas with 1 electron. Noble gas, general example I am taking. Noble gas. Here noble gas, we have to take the Ne1 and NS1. This is a general electronic configuration of the alkali metals. Okay, one noble gas and valency electron in s orbital, NS1. When it is lose the electron, here I mentioned the alkali metals have strong tendency to lose their valency electron. Valency electron they are losing. If it is lose their valency electron, then it get the positive charge. This is called unipositive ion. Change into the unipositive ion. Then if it is lost this electron means remaining noble gas only. Noble gas. Here for suppose if it is lost the 1 electron from the outermost shell means remaining noble gas electron configuration it will be get. Any element. If it is lost the 1 electron means it get the nearest to noble gas configuration. Okay. So then I written the noble gas. Did you understand this? If alkali metal lose the 1 electron from outermost shell, it get the unipositive ion. Here this is a general example. I will take the for suppose sodium. Okay. Sodium is a first year group element, that is alkali metal. For suppose by this sodium I will explain. What is the sodium electronic configuration? Neon 3s1. Once you have to check sodium, neon 3s1. Okay, neon 3s1. Now if it is lost this 3s1 electron, then it get the Na plus and plus electron. Actually sodium atomic number is a 11. If it is lost the 1 electron means it get the 10. If it is lost the 1 electron means how many electrons? 10. So 10 is a neon configuration. Atomic number 10, which element? Neon. Neon is a inert gas. Okay. So already we discussed inert gases are very stable. Why? Because they are completely fulfilled electronic configuration. Okay. Then here we can write the reason. What is the reason? Why they are losing their electron and it get the +1 oxidation state? Alkali metals have generally low ionization enthalpies, and by losing valency electron, these metals acquire the stable configuration of nearest to noble gas. If it is lose the one electron means it get the nearest to noble gas. That's why they are ready to lose the valency electron. They are ready to lose the valency electron. Why they are ready to lose the valency electron means because of it get the stable electronic configuration, that is the inert gases electronic configuration or noble gases configuration. Okay. So these elements have strong tendency to form the M plus ions in their compounds. So here M plus ions, it will be very strong tendency to form the M plus ions in their compounds. The magnitude of second ionization enthalpies are very high and are not available under the conditions of formation of chemical bonds. Hence alkali metals do not form M plus 2 ion. Only M plus only it will be formed. But M plus 2 means what? From the metal, it will be lost the 2 electrons, means it will be get the M plus 2. Here from sodium, it will be lost the 2 electron, means it get the Na plus 2, but it won't be there. Why? Because it is a inert noble gas configuration only stable. That's why from the noble gas, it won't be lose the electron. Why? Because already they are stable. Why they want to lose the electron? At the first case, this element want to the stable configuration. That's why here lost the electron. But in the second case, M plus 2. For suppose if we are talking about the M plus 2. M plus 2 is possible? Not possible. Why? Because already they are stable. With M plus only they are stable. Why it is want to lose the electron? Again 1 electron. So that's why it is not possible. This is the reason. Okay, what is the reason? Alkali metals have low ionization enthalpy and losing valency electron. These metals acquire the stable configuration of nearest to noble gas. Alkali metals have low ionization enthalpy. Simply ionization enthalpy, I will write the IE. IE means ionization enthalpy. Okay, alkali metals have low ionization enthalpies, and by losing valency electron, by losing valency electron, these metals acquire the stable configuration of nearest to noble gas. These metals acquires stable configuration of nearest to noble gas. Stable configuration of nearest noble gas. Okay, therefore these elements have strong tendency to form M plus ions in their compounds. They have strong tendency to form M plus ions in their compounds. They have strong tendency to form M plus ions in their compounds. And next one, the magnitude of second ionization enthalpies are very high. What is the ionization enthalpy? Already we are discussed. What is the ionization enthalpy? How can you define the ionization enthalpy? The amount of energy is required to remove one electron from the outermost shell, that is called ionization energy. Okay, for suppose here M is there, from the valency shell we remove one electron, we need the some energy. That energy is called ionization energy. Okay, the amount of energy is required to remove one electron from the outermost shell, that is called outermost shell. We are removing one electron, for that we require the some energy. That energy is called ionization energy. Now next point is the magnitude of second ionization enthalpies are very high and are not available under the conditions of formation of chemical bonds. Hence alkali metals do not form M+2 ions. Alkali metals do not form M+2 ions. Okay, why it is not form M+2 ion? They are easily forming the M+1. When it is forming the M+1, it get the nearest noble gas configuration. Then if we remove another one more electron, means it won't be possible. Why? Because they are already stable. Why they want to lose the electron? That's why M+2 is not possible. Alkali metals do not form M+2 ions. It is very difficult, very high. The ionization, second ionization enthalpies are very high and are not available under the conditions of formation of chemical bond. Okay, this is about the oxidation state. Now metallic character. Next property is metallic character. Next property is metallic character. What is the metallic character? The alkali metals are very soft in nature and can be cut with knife. Already we saw the sodium metal. It is a very soft. In the lab already we are observed about the sodium metal. It is a very soft. We can cut by knife also. The metals possess a shining lustre which is lost on exposure to air. The metallic character increases down the group. In the group from the top to bottom, if we going to the bottom, what will happen? Metallic character will be increase. Down the group, metallic character will be increase. The metals possess a shining lustrous which is lost on exposure to air. These metals are possess shining lustrous which is lost when it is exposed to air. For suppose gold and other metals, they are shining property. Metal general properties is the shiny nature. If it is exposed to air, means it will be lost. Okay, what is the metallic character? Alkali metals are soft. Alkali metals are soft in nature and can be cut with knife. So that much soft is there, alkali metals. Okay, now the metal possesses a shining lustre which is lost on exposed to air. The metallic character will be increase. Metallic character increases down the group. From the top to bottom, what is the metallic character? Metallic character will be increased. For suppose lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, which is having the more metallic character. Cesium having the more metallic character than lithium. Why? Because from the top to bottom, this metallic character will be increase. Okay, and a reason. What is the reason? The metallic character of an element is its tendency to lose the valency electron. Due to the low ionization enthalpy, these elements have a strong tendency to lose electrons and hence are typical metals. Since the size increases down the group, therefore the ionization enthalpy decreases and the metallic character increases. When I explain about the ionization enthalpies, from the top to bottom what happen, ionization enthalpies will be decrease. If ionization enthalpies will be decrease means size also increasing. From the top to bottom size increasing. So valency electron, it will be lost electron easily. So metallic character means losing capacity is more, means that is a metallic character also more. Basic property of metals is the losing electron. Okay. The metallic character of element is tendency to lose the valency electron. The metallic character of an element. Metallic character of an element is its tendency to lose the valency electron. The metallic character of an element is its tendency to lose the valency electron. Due to the low ionization enthalpy, these elements have a strong tendency to lose electrons and they are typical metals. Size increases down the group, therefore ionization enthalpy decreases and the metallic character increases. What about this size? In the group size of metals, increases in the group, size of the metals increases down the group. So the ionization enthalpy values will be decreased and the metallic character increases. So ionization enthalpy, IE, ionization enthalpy decreases. The symbol indicates the decreases. Ionization enthalpy decreases and metallic character, what happened? Increases. Metallic character increases. Ionization energy values will be decreased and metallic character will be increased. Okay. Inversely proportional. Metallic character and ionization energy will be inversely proportional. Okay. This is about the oxidation state and metallic character of the alkali metals.